Good afternoon. Okay, so today I'm going to step outside of my normal pitch and my normal talk, and I want to talk to you about dumb. Yes, subject of dumb. The problem with dumb is dumb doesn't know that it's dumb. Matter of fact, dumb is so dumb that dumb thinks it's smart. And dumb will defend dumb with every dying breath because dumb is right. Dumb will be people that'll come to you with information that they read off the internet without verifying the source. And they're going to put to you as a point of fact. Dumb is dumb. And dumb is arrogant. And dumb usually has another friend that it brings along, and that's called dangerous. Dumb equals dangerous. Especially now, during this time. Because people that are exercising their voice with the dumb or not listening when they hear facts or truth, because dumb says, you don't need to listen to that, only me. Forget everything else that you hear. So, case in point, New Jersey, curfew, state of emergency. Murphy says, okay, you need to wear a mask. And this is the thing. The mask isn't to protect you, or face covering isn't to protect you. It's to protect other people from you. Now imagine this. If everyone were to do that, then you wouldn't get infected by that other person unless you touch them or did something else. But dumb says, I don't have any symptoms, so I'm not wearing a mask. Dumb also says, I don't need to wear a mask. Dumb is making videos on IG and everything else saying, we out here, forget everybody else, what they say. Dumb is turning to a news channel that says, this is a Democratic conspiracy. Or dumb stands at the podium and says, we have 14 cases, in 2 weeks we'll have 5, and then it'll be gone. It's just going to disappear. It's too much of a dangerous time for dumb to have a voice. And unfortunately, social media platforms, the internet, gives voice to the dumb. And dumb not only is dumb and stupid, but dumb is loud. And dumb is so loud that it takes the format and it just goes overtime. Just going and spitting out hatred and partisan information. And the real facts eludes us. And it's not a good time for dumb to have a megaphone. But it does. So I'm asking you, please, just listen. Now, there are some extraordinary facts came out about African Americans and brown people dying more, 70% in the case of New York, 60% other places. Largely because of information that dumb started saying. Like, oh, coronavirus won't affect African Americans. Dumb. The one thing that virus isn't is prejudice. But yeah, combine that with economic status, because what keeps the economic machine working are those essential workers that work at supermarkets, the one that you look down upon. The fast food restaurants, the cab drivers, the Uber drivers, the Lyft drivers, the nurses assistants, the housekeeping, all these people, the delivery boy. But dumb says, forget about them when things are rolling good, because these are the unseen, the uncelebrated, the people that you look down upon that you don't even go inside your wallet and give them an extra $3 tip, even in a pandemic. So of course they're going to get sick because they get more chances to get sick. They're exposed over and over again. But dumb is sitting in a car with somebody that's driving you, and you don't even have the courtesy to wear a mask to protect that person that's taken their life in their hands to get you to your destination. Dumb is you coughing and not covering your mouth, and then get an attitude if somebody said something to you about it. Dumb is out here, we're going to prove you wrong, so we're going to have a party face-to-face, and then 40 of us are going to go on spring break, and then guess what? All 40 of us come home with the coronavirus. See, dumb, it can't be in the building. The only thing that can stop dumb is information. Be informed, especially if you're going to say something to someone or give advice. At least be on point with your advice. Now, this is not to berate anyone, but just consider the source. Because the responsibility that you have, not only to yourself, but to your fellow human beings. That's what a community is. We are a community. So just because they may not be doing what you're doing in New Jersey and Philadelphia or Iowa or wherever they are, don't think that things won't cross those lines. Get informed. Know what's going on. Ask an extra question. I'm a news head. I listen to CNN. I listen to MSNBC. I even listen to Fox. Because, I have friends that are Fox. They live by that. Fox and Tucker Carlson and these guys were saying that this was a hoax. It's not real. guess what? It is very real. People are literally dying. And even the least among you, which may in this time become the most important. The Bible says the first shall be last, the last shall be first. So it seems like the last, in this case, the forgotten, are the ones that's helping to keep society rolling along, while people that have the fortune of having a job that pays them enough wages that they can have savings, they can stay home in comfort and not worry about their bills. But the guy that's even check to check is barely making it, has to go out and work, even if it compromises his own health. Something to think about. Now, another part of this I want you to keep in mind is I am my brother's keeper, or my brother and sister's keeper, because you're responsible for your neighbor. That's what a society is. That's what we are here to do. Never forget your place in society, because without that person that you wrote off, society wouldn't exist. So therefore, you must take care of those people that take care of us. Now, the second part I want you to realize is I got a phone call yesterday from someone that I don't speak to on a regular basis. And it kind of brought me to tears. Because it was like, hey, I'm just calling you to give you a wellness check. No agenda, and we actually sat on the phone. Now, people that know me, when I go through stuff, I kind of cocoon. Not because I'm hiding, but I go inside myself, meditate to find answers within myself. But you have to remember, check up on your people. Even if it's just you shoot them a text, no, call them. You need to hear their voice. You need to take analysis to what's really going on with the situation. Because you may have people in your family like mine that will tell you everything is fine and the world is falling apart. And they may need some help, but too proud to ask. Check on your people. It's important. My brother, the other day, usually on my birthday, I'll say this, the first call that I get is either from my daughter or from my brother. My birthday just recently passed and I didn't hear from him. So I called my little brother, we was talking, and he's like, Kev's sick. I was like, okay. So text him a few times, he texted all right. Then one Sunday, his daughter calls me. She's like, you spoken to my dad? I was like, no, but I think Eric spoke to him yesterday. So she's like, I'm hitting him all day. Now he loves his daughter like I love mine. But he didn't get her. So she flew up, she's knocking on the door. The next day, he's not answering. So then I talked to my other brother. It's like, yeah, I took him something. It's like, did you lay eyes on him? No, he said he was too sick to open the door. Okay. See, it's a problem. We went inside his apartment and found him, got the police and everybody to open it up. He could barely breathe. Rushed him to emergency, and he's been in ICU ever since, on a ventilator. I'd hate to think the last time that I saw my brother was on that gurney. Check on your people. Talked to my mom, she wasn't really feeling good, but she was worried about my dad. She goes to urgent care, rush her to the hospital. She's tested positive. On the mend. My dad, very proud man, doesn't want to go anywhere. Oh no, I'm all right. People will tell you they're all right when they're not all right. You need to check on your people. Because the sooner that you can get them help, if they need help, the better off they'll be. Or at least somebody knows that they're doing fine. So, pick up your phone, forget the tweeting, forget texting, pick up the phone, listen to their voices, because it's an important time. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Just something to ponder, and I want you to really, really pick up that phone, check on people, even if you haven't spoken to them in a long time. Just make sure they're all right. Let them know that somebody cares about them, that they're not in this alone. So, once again, I am Lavaba, the Hip Hop Motivator, and this is Spit Talk. Do me and yourself a favor. Check on your people, and I'll talk to you. Peace.